Pirate Life was started by a few mates from over in WA. The idea was to produce the flavour-forward beers that they were used to drinking in the States and that they'd been brewing in the UK over here in Australia. Brewing is an inherently dangerous process. Historically, there's been a lot of very terrible accidents and incidents in breweries around the world. Obviously, on the brewery side of things, you've got heat, so you've got superheated steam, you've got lots of high pressure, really high energy equipment, lots of moving parts, lots of conveyor belts, lots of spinning motors, that kind of thing, entrapment hazards, crushers.
Prior to Skytrust, we were using a form-based system. It was quite cumbersome and obviously required a lot of input and filing and administration process.
The biggest problem that we had with our whole safety system before Skytrust is that it was much more difficult for us to have our staff quickly and easily access the system, so they had to sit at a computer. They had to sit down and fill in a Word document that had the incident report, print it, fill it out, sign it. Then it'd land on my desk and it was up to me to, do all the other bits and pieces with it. It was just a slow, laggy sort of process. And now with Skytrust on the phone, the crew just do their incident report. I see it straight away and we can start making the changes that we need to or following up however we see fit.
As the safety officer based and across both sites, having that tool available to our entire production crew and hospitality crew just enabled us to make sure that hazards were closed out immediately and incidents were addressed immediately. When we introduced Skytrust, and specifically in connection or with the app, really put the safety tool in our brewers and our production team's hands and enabled them to live real-time report those safety incidents and hazards as they happened.
But that's been the biggest sort of impact that Skytrust has had on our operations is when an incident happens, we know straight away and it goes into the register automatically, and then we can look back at it and make sure that we're actioning our follow-ups. Now with the non-conformance reports, very similar to the safety incident reporting stuff, you've got that really quick, easy access for the crew to be able to put a non-conformance report in. Straight away it goes into the register. I can have a look at trending, see if there's any single bit of equipment that might be failing consistently, do an investigation as to why that's happening. We see this in our brewing process. You can't improve what you can't see. And that's probably been the biggest added value that Skytrust has brought to us, is the fact that I can actually access the data really quickly and easily. So I can look and see if there's trends or if there's specific things that are happening anywhere about the brewery. The resource that Skytrust has provided has probably taken away the need for us to have an extra person here, and it's meant that we can divert that human capital into places that are pushing our business in a more creative, productive way. So I think the one thing that Pirate Life prides itself on is creativity and sort of innovation, especially in our products. Definite positive of Skytrust is that you don't spend all the time working on the back end of the data systems and all that kind of thing. So you can spend more time thinking about how you can make improvements. From our brewers' perspective, I love the idea that they can get an incident report in nice and quick and easy, and that frees them up to think about making good quality beer.